Sorry, guys. Just starting. Reason why I'm gonna do what I normally do, which is kind of coast first couple minutes. In case anybody from Patreon does want to come in, just posted on Facebook that I was going live before I started. So let's see here. Okay, we're good. And just kind of starting off slow like I always do, which I'm currently peeling paint off of my palette like I always do, beginning of stream. And I hope y'all like this new layout of where my cameras are sitting, because this lower window is sitting where it is because it's kind of hiding the second camera. So I figured y'all probably didn't want to see that, so we'll kind of position that well there. But anyways, just want to kind of touch base with you guys, talk to you about next week and Christmas and what we got planned, which I don't still have 100% solidified because that's who I am. But I hope that y'all aren't stressed. I hope that y'all aren't dealing with any kind of worrisome problems. I always, my heart always goes out to those who deal with big family matters. I also want to mention real quick that I'm cutting towards myself like I always say that you shouldn't do. And that's why I have a scar right here, is because obviously that's exactly what happened. So I did not learn my lesson. I say that almost every stream. Anyways, sorry. I was being disappointed in myself. But guys, my heart goes out to all those out there dealing with hard times right now, dealing with stress, dealing with loss. That's rough no matter who you are or what time of year it is, but especially during this time for me, just because I've had those hard times in not opportune moments. Um, I've dealt with hardship during the holidays. It's rough, and it makes you miss home ever more. And but I hope that y'all are able to make it with family. Not everyone has family to stay with um, on the holidays. I plan day before Christmas Eve, so the 23rd. I got some plans. Coming back to Oklahoma home uh, Christmas Day. So lots of traveling this year for me, but it's worth it, you know. I'm going to see family, and that's what's important to me. So, uh, I'm just enjoying my life right now, trying to enjoy where I'm at. That was one of my goals this year. But while everybody's filtering in, if you didn't catch me on stream day, that's 12:17. If you weren't able to be here for one reason or another, and you're a Patreon subscriber, don't worry. That quarter will be coming in January. First stream in January, we'll have a vote for all Patreon subscribers, voting on when streams should occur. Um, at least until we get some silver tier subscribers, we're going to have it to where people who are a subscriber with Patreon with me, um, help me pick what time y'all want to be here for the streams, what time you want me to stream, because I don't know y'all's schedule and I don't know when y'all can be here. So I want to make it to where it's accessible for all of those who um, are helping me achieve my dream, you know. So that's coming up pretty soon. But I want to kind of, as soon as I finish cutting through this paint, this leftover paint, we'll do kind of just a brief review of my Patreon tiers. Because you know Christmas is coming, maybe you want to get some family members subscription, or maybe you want to get one for yourself and say, you know what, happy birthday to me. But hey, I know that I was never able to afford to pay to watch a streamer, and so I still make it eligible for anybody that wants to watch my stream. The following day, it's available um, on YouTube, and you can watch it for free. And I appreciate anybody, no matter their level of support with me. Um, I appreciate you that you're there. Okay, sorry. Now it's much flatter, no extra mounds of paint. And then once every like, I don't know, year or so, I go through and I get back down to this, where there's nothing on it at all. But glad I got my paint ready for the day. So I want to kind of again go over the tiers of my subscribing for patreon.com/ chasing a dream artistry, because the more of you are there, the more, of course, comments will be and views will be, and help me achieve my dream. So, for those who can't afford, again, I do have it for the following day. My stream is available on YouTube. So, if you're unable to support me, you can still support me by watching my channel, subscribing to my channel, liking my comments or my content. I appreciate that. I try to be pretty active on just about every social media that I'm on, which is anything from Instagram to YouTube to Facebook to from like TikTok. That's all I can come up with right now. Sorry. I know there's more. I know I'm missing some that I'm on all the time, but, well, my world doesn't revolve, or I don't want my world to revolve around that. Sorry, the lighting's bad. My light ring died this week. In fact, it's over there in heat. Such a shame, but hey, we all have those times. So now, if you do want to be here present for Patreon streams, again, until our Patreon subscription is up, our count subscribers are up, I'm going to make it to where no matter what level tier you are, you get to vote quarterly on when stream times are. You also get to be here and we'll know when those streams are going to go live. And then, now, if you want more than that, if you want benefits of being my Patreon subscriber, I do want to let you know that for $20 a month, you can not only be here for stream, not only vote on streams, you also will get 5 coloring pages a month. Now, so long as you're not making money on it, I don't care what you do on it, but I do recommend tagging Chasing Dream, because I would love to see y'all's creation. Essentially, what I have done is I have taken these paintings that you see back here in the back. I have put them, scanned them, and pulled the color from them, opened the cells up significantly, so that way you can actually create yourself. Maybe you say, you know what, I love that Johnny Depp painting back here, but you know what, I most definitely would have had the black pearl back there. You can absolutely do so. Whether you want to use a digital editing software, add it in there, and then print it out and like do a watercolor. Maybe you want to do all digital art and like Photoshop or something like that. Would love to see that. Or maybe you are going on a long trip for the holidays, for Christmas, and want to take a opportunity for 5 coloring pages to be print out for your loved ones to paint in the back while you're driving along. Or maybe you want to color on them, because I know I still color often for stress reasons. Helps me lower my stress, helps me enjoy my time when I'm off of work or when I'm not working on my art. Or maybe you want to work on your like watercolor work or pastels. There's such a large amount. Or maybe you want to work on your drawing, and you want to have your drawing right next to mine. You could actually like take a white sheet, and put it next to mine, and then you do a drawing, and then at the end, take a look at them side by side. Would be really cool. But what you do with them, so long as you don't bind them, you don't sell them, I don't care. I hope that you tag me on it so that way I can see your creations, but they are yours to do with. Now next, if you're wanting more from Chasing a Dream, if you're wanting more from me, for $30 a month, not only do you get streams, not only do you get to vote on stream times, not only do you get to vote on the next painting that will occur, not you'll get a 5x7 painting. It's this size, guys. This size painting that will be sent to you. You don't know if it's going to be this tiger. You don't know if it's going to be that green red-eyed tree frog up here that is sent to you. I can tell you will not get a duplicate. Not only are all of my paintings 100% original, you're never going to find one like it. I don't make duplicates. I also want to let you know that I will be writing a list of what paintings I've sent to which subscribers, so that way you won't ever get duplicates. Because there's nothing worse than supporting a streamer and getting 5 tigers, even if they look different. Unless you send me a message or send me an email and say, hey, the only 5x7s I want from you are lizards, because I'm putting them all up in my lizard room. But these paintings that you get, those are yours to do with as you want. If you want to sell them, if you want to sell them on Marketplace, if you want to give them to your grandmother or family member for a holiday because you have so many of my paintings, you want to share them to others. It's totally up to you what you do with these paintings that I send to you. You don't have to pay any kind of shipping, anything like that. Essentially, I ship them directly to you, and that's free of charge every month. Now, say that that's not enough, and you're saying, you know what, I like other paintings. I don't want a small one. Now, for $40 a month, not only do you get to stream, not only do you get to vote on next painting, not only do you get to vote on stream times, not only do you get to have those 5 coloring pages a month, not only do you get the 5x7 that's sent to you, there is a chance. This is quarterly. So quarterly, you're put in a drawing. I'll have a cup. As soon as I have my first golden tier subscriber, I will have a goblet or a cup or a bowl to pull out a name of a subscriber that has been there for more than 1 month. If you've been there more than 1 month, you're automatically in the drawing. If you've been here for 2 or 3 quarters, you're going to be in there several times. And I on stream live will pull a name, show them the streaming name on cam if you have one. If you don't, I'll just say that I have the person and I'll message them live. And as soon as I message them, they will have a 100% off coupon for any item in my website's store. Wow. Sorry. There's not a delay on your camera or on your phone or on your computer. That was me. But essentially, it'll be 100% off coupon for any item in my store. It could be for one of these if you want. It could be one of these items that you always see that you like in my background. If you want that particular painting and you don't want to pay the retail price for it, you may consider going the option of instead. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm moving. You may go the option instead to subscribe. And the reason why I say that is because, for one, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $120. You can have any item. And you get all the other perks. What I'm doing here is adding, this is just my discard water. Adding 4 drops of Hawaiian mist. Make it smell a little bit better. Because who doesn't like... No. It's no better. Sorry. But let's go ahead and get started, guys. This week, I know y'all probably saw, y'all may not have, I was working on painting, and I took part of my week off to get better, because I was absolutely majorly ill this last week when I streamed. Sorry for being quiet there. That was gross. I'm just gonna let y'all know that smells like rotten eggs. It's gross. In fact, we're gonna cap this boy off. I tried to make it better. It did not get better. And what's worse is I got some on my blanket that I set on my lap. And I also got some on like my leg. It's gross. So we're capping that bad boy off. Just my discard water. Put that on my dog. It's a little stinky. Sorry. Whew. Alright. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, y'all. I've been saying that for 20 minutes. Majorly ill this week. I think I did like maybe 20 hours. But I'm getting better. My poor significant other having to deal with me just coughing and hacking all week. I bet he is off enjoying himself today, not around me being ill. I bet he is most definitely enjoying that. Not being around me while I'm so ill today. But I haven't run a fever now in like, I don't know, I'd say 3, 4 days. Quite a while now. And I'm like blowing and spraying some air freshener. But he is off enjoying himself today. I hope that we have a good evening. I hope we have a good week. I don't know what we're talking about. But anyways, so Christmas next week, y'all have any big plans? Because like I was saying before I got things started, I plan to go see my family. That's Coke Zero, by the way. I'm not blowing my diet. I hadn't had caffeine in like 5 days. Oof. It's getting rough. Stunning headache. Absolutely stunning headache. I plan to go see family as always. I try to pretty regularly go see my family. But that's the only thing I've got planned. Nothing huge or exciting here on my side. What I'm doing is I'm sending myself some pictures that I'm using for references because I've got to have some photos, guys. Alright, sorry. I always go see my family when it's the holidays, so that's exactly what I'm doing now. I think I'm going down like Friday after work because I get off work at 15 till 5, and I'm 2 minutes from the interstate, so it's not a big deal for me to jump on the interstate and jump 4 hours down the highway and being able to see my family, which is fantastic. I always love to see them. Never can get enough. Just so y'all know, some of the items that we're using here, I'll show y'all. In case y'all are sensitive to moving cameras, bottom camera's about to rotate. Just so I can get the colors, I can get the shades right. That's what's important for me. Okay. Also have this guy that I just sketched this morning. Wow, you can't see him at all on that camera. Can you see it better on that one? A little. I'm sorry, guys. I miss my ring light so much already. Oh, sorry, guys. We're kind of at the mercy of Oklahoma as far as the light that we're gonna get. And again, I do apologize. So, what did y'all decorate for the holidays? Or did y'all not decorate for the holidays? Because I got family members that don't. And I got family members that go crazy with it. So it just depends on what you like as far as whether you did or do decorate. So I'd just like to ask, did y'all decorate? And if you did, when did you decorate? Only reason I'm asking is because I'm curious, because I've always been that way. But oh, this is those new brushes I talked about a couple weeks ago. Really cool, nice little brushes. Royal Majestic. Not an ad by any means. I 100% pay for all of my items. I've never been sponsored, anything like that. But you're going to see my reaction to them real time. Hey, you might be interested. Most definitely not a wet, wet to dry available. Cause that ain't working. So we're gonna try and wet our brush a little bit. Yeah, not a lot better. I don't like that brush. I think it's too fine. So we're gonna go a little bit wider of a brush. Still majestic. So when did y'all decorate? Do you guys decorate? Do you not? I have always been a decorator. However, uh, as nicely as I can say this, my home isn't clean enough to decorate at this current moment. It could have been because I was ill. Could be for other reasons. I don't want to go into that. But I hope y'all don't hear a large amount of the water that's going on right behind you guys, because y'all are kind of standing behind my desk. That's where I place y'all. And less than a foot from you, I've got a 15-gallon fish tank with one fish in it, one little clown that lives alone. And he's got a 15-gallon sump below him to clean the water so it kind of falls. That's what that trickling is, if you can hear that. Um, as it falls in the tube, goes to that 15-gallon below it, and then goes through one, two, three, four, five, 6 levels of cleaning, and then one level of bio, like bacterium, and then gets pumped back in. So if you hear it, I'm sorry. You may also hear a dull roar. Here, I'll turn it off and turn it back on. You'll hear a dull roar, and that is purely my uh, heater that sits at my feet. Sorry about that noise as well. There's also a third noise. I have a noise machine in here because I have two dogs with me right now. I've got Elvis, my eldest dog, um, old as the hills. I've owned him now for about 15 years. Um, love this dog. And then I have Spook. Don't love her any less. She's in a crate back there purely because she barks when she's out of her crate and I'm not paying attention to her. Any other time that I'm not on stream and not sleeping, she's out of her crate. But she's sitting just back there. You may hear her make a clatter every once in a while. So there's a sound machine to help them both stay calm during this stream. But anyways, my home may not be clean enough right now to decorate. So, you know, uh, I didn't decorate a lot. I put up some lights around my fish tanks because I'm a fish nut um, outside of art, outside of my day job. Oof, love me some fish. Uh, I have a fish tank in almost every room of my home. I say almost every room that I spend time in. So this one clownfish by himself, he actually comes from my 75 gallon. He was the first saltwater fish that I got about maybe 4 years ago, maybe five. Don't make me lie to you. I'd have to look it up. I talked my significant other into letting me take my week's paycheck into buying a tank and stand that came together. A gentleman in town was selling it. He was going out of the business. Said he was moving to where he worked out of town, so he couldn't afford to keep it up and not be there. So while it was one of those things where his lost my gain kind of situations. I bought his wonderful tank. I don't know if I like these brushes, guys. It's too early to tell, really. Honest to goodness. All right, let's try this. Okay. So I bought a 75 gallon from him, cycled the tank fully, and got a clown, a hawkfish, and a coral beauty. I eventually got to the point. Made a mistake there, guys. Um, I eventually got to the point. See, this is why I don't think I like this. This is a brand new brush that I took out this morning, and there's already. I don't know if you can see it, guys. There's already this hair that's on the side of the brush that's apart. Let me see if I can show you here. No, can't show you there either. There's a hair that's right here. So there's the main part of the brush, and then there's a hair that's way out here. So it's like they're not the greatest brushes. It could be me though. All right, maybe that'll be better. All right, let's see how this does. But anyways, so had a chromis at that time. I had a clown, had a coral beauty, and I kept it like that. I would say for a year or so. And I got an opportunity to get a absolutely stunning Ocellaris. And I also got a snowflake Ocellaris at the same time. Both of those are clownfish. One of them is black with white stripes, and one of them is white with orange specks. And of course, just like you would expect, absolutely stunning pair. And the problem with that is while having three clowns in a 75 isn't bad. It's not horrible, especially since they're the only ones in there, and it's got a sump of 30 gallons. So nice quality sump, aged. It's not like I'm just throwing them in there. So But the problem with that is, I'm sorry, I'm kind of keeping these separate because they're not going. I got some paint or some first that I absolutely love. These guys right here, these are made in China. Don't have a name brand or anything like that. Just a barcode. Much better quality. Like these quite a bit. Yes, they're stiff when coming off, but they hold their shape really well. Really like those. Oh God, you're not seeing that. I like that quite a bit. Whereas these new brushes have a name associated with them. I'm not loving them, but I think I may end up using these guys for my miniature painting, which I need to start doing some of that. I may not do it on stream, but I need to get back into it because it's something I enjoy. So let's go ahead and go into these. So much better of a shape of a brush here. Oh God, y'all can't see that. Really liking that shape way better. And it's nothing but the brand here. Because I got two really well voted on brands. And that's what I'm trying out today. But, anyways, let's keep going and riffing the way we have been. Y'all. Um, so, because when in doubt, just talk about fish. So I got the problem with my three clowns is two of them paired up, two of them coupled. They haven't bred yet, but they've had some qualities of breeding for several years now. And the only problem with that is that I want to say maybe, sorry, I'm thinking, month and a half, maybe even 2 months ago. That was cool there. I liked that line that we just did. Um, Maybe 2 months ago, this clown was being bullied, and he went from kind of hanging out by the outflow of the tank, kind of minding his own business, to doing what I consider a death float. Um, so again, in less than 8-10 hours, I was at work. I came on my break, and he went from being at the outport of the tank, where the newest water comes out, nice and cycled, nice and clean, and he was swimming across the current, enjoying himself by himself. He wasn't with anybody like my other pair of clowns, um, but he was being bit. He was being pecked at. So you could see the larger fish in the aquarium coming up, swiping at him, and he had gone to the point where he was in the out portion of the tank on the other side of the tank, like he had drifted that far, a 75-gallon long. What is that? 4 foot. Um, Not only had that happened, he was up at the very top and just barely moving. Most fish, when they get to that point, when you see them and you first realize that, hey, there's a problem, it's usually too late. In fact, I told my significant other, I said, I don't care if I'm possibly late for my job. I've owned this fish for several years, and while it may not be worth a whole bunch of money, I have a connection with this fish, and I have a responsibility. So if I'm a few minutes late for coming back for lunch or break, it's okay. My fish is going to come first. And I know that may sound crazy for some of y'all. Um, but I did what I thought was right at the time, which in this case was supporting that fish that I stated that I would take care of. And I know it's crazy, but that fish trusts me. And I did right by him. And now he's going, a couple of months strong in that tank, happy. And he's doing what he's always done, which he was a clown that was in a really small tank when I first got him, and so which a lot of clowns end up doing this. They kind of do a yes, kind of a nod. When he's happy, he'll even swim in that yes, which is kind of cool. And he's always done that, and he went right back to that, which lets me know he's back to being happy and lets me know he's back to being healthy. And while it was not ideal, because I had this 15 gallon, because I had this sump and I had the extra bacteria, what I did was I just pulled the water from my 75 gallon, filled my, what is that, 40 gallons that he's in. He's only in a 15 gallon swimming area, but he's got another 15 supporting, so it's a 30 gallon. So he's got 30 gallons of water filtration. So I pulled that 30 gallons out of my 75 because um, that dilution, if I put the water back in my 75, the amount of bacteria change is something totally different than if I added some quick starter to a 15 gallon and a 15 sump. The danger for that fish going in there would be so much worse. Whereas I can put some bacteria in there, I can put some bio balls, and I can put in some of his, a full 30 gallons of his fish water that he's been swimming in already and is happy in. Moved it over, Mail's here. Moved it over, we were golden. And he immediately started doing a little better. He started going around this big column of live rock that I have in there, and I had a bubbler in there, and also the water, when it comes up, gets bubbles in it anyways. So there's a whole bunch of micro bubbles, so I know the aeration is great. I know the salinity is perfect, and he's going through a full tank cycle. You know, the bio balls they're not established, so the bacteria I put in there is established. Um, I know it has the correct bacteria that it needs. I added some supporting bacteria to those bio balls, so I know that it's going through a cycling, and it's not enough of a bio load. Having one fish in a 30 gallon isn't going to cause any kind of problems. Um, so he's going and living his best life in his tank, and we dealt with an emergency situation, one of those things where, hey, it's not optimum. It's something that could kill the fish, and making it a beautiful show-stopping fish tank that sits with me all day at work, which is wonderful. So, love that. But y'all now get to listen to it, and I'm sorry. But I'm much better, not only health wise, but mentally wise after taking 20 hours this week. They were accepting VTO, or offering rather VTO, for my line of business last week, and I took it. Normally, I need the money, I'll be there, but with Christmas coming, I had a commission. In fact, today I've got to send this out, which is a thank you card. Um, I am trying to go out of town next week, so you know that's stressful. Um, my boyfriend's son uh, was gone, so we were of course worried about him. He's young, 19, so uh, we, of course, my significant other probably cares more because he's got 19 years invested in his son, but I care about him as well. I've been in his life now for a while. I'd say, what, 7, 8 years. So I've been in his life quite a while now. So he matters to me as well. So I was worried about him. Anytime he's out of my line of sight, I get worried. I I haven't and can't have children, so I inherently worry about him like he's mine. He's not. There's a huge gap in between his father and me's age, so it's weird. Me being 31 and boyfriend's son is 19. But hey, whatever. Just trying to get some black in here, guys. Once I get the black in, we'll go through and try and get some of the ombre red and oranges that come with a tiger's face, which should be fun. So, just trying to pull that black in there that we need, because I figure then we'll be able to paint through or paint over the black, get that ombre effect that we need, And then we'll go back through and put those blacks back in there so they're crisp. So should be really cool painting. Yes, we're gonna end up going over things 3 times, but hey, it's okay. That's part of it. That's part of painting. The cool thing about painting is like the reason why I could and my father used to joke and say that maybe instead of doing painting, go on YouTube, go on TikTok, um, and drinking on stream. It's weird. Significant other makes my drinks. I don't know what that is. It's weird. But that maybe I should consider instead going into tattooing. And at that time, he even offered to. Sorry. At that time, he even offered to buy me my first tattoo gun and buy me all of the like skins that I needed because they have like this fake skin now for you to practice, especially when you first get started. You get your first gun, that kind of stuff. Sorry, what I was doing there was just blurring out some of that. I don't want it as dark as what it was. And I was like, nah. And the reason why I chose no was because the cool thing about painting is, hey, say I don't like something, say I mess up on something. You know how hard it is to fix? It takes 2 seconds. Because look, I don't like that part that I just put in here. I don't like it. Looks like a smudge. Smudges aren't cool. So guess what? We're going to erase it here. Yeah, it does take a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of effort. But watch this. Ready? Maybe one more coat. Bam, she's gone. And you can't do that with a tattoo. You can. You laser it off. I have a line here that I'm not really particularly proud of. This guy here wasn't my tattoo artist's best day. It was their second tattoo on me, last tattoo on me. But all of my paintings mean something. All of my paintings mean a lot to me as a person. So do my tattoos. They mean a lot to me as a person. And I'm glad that they're a part of my body. So even though they may not be perfect, even though they may not be exactly what I wanted at the time, they're a part of me and I adore them. And guys, again, I think I told you all this last stream. Don't you be go and tell my grandmother or anything, but I plan to save up this year. I've been saving up. Well, I think we may go get another tattoo for me, and I say another tattoo. I think we're gonna tell the tattoo artist to start working on this arm because he did this Jabberwocky tattoo that's on my arm, and it's got Alice slaying a Jabberwocky. And I know that when I first got it, he told me that he had done rather multiple sleeves of Alice in Wonderland. And I really like him as an artist. I really like him as a tattoo artist. And I trust him. I'd like to have a sleeve done by him. And what's even scarier is I say scary. I think I'm gonna ask him for a certain couple things. So I'm gonna say, hey, I would like for the Mad Hatter to be here. Chin here, top hat here. While I want that, I also would like somewhere for a Jabberwocky, or not a Jabberwocky, that's this. I would like the Cheshire Cat to be involved, but other than that, I'd like to leave it up to him, and see what he can do. I'd really like to see everything that he can do, and that's all I would like to provide for him as far as with requirements for that tattoo. And I think I'd like to have a full sleeve. Um, and we'll see what he says. It may not be something he's interested in. He may tell me no. And if so, I'll find another tattoo artist that'll closely relate to my wants. So that's what I want right now. We'll see. That's my next goal. More ink. They always say not to get ink because it's so addicting, and it 100% is. I am fully addicted, and every time it's kind of like the children. How they say with getting children, or with having children, your mind as a mother tricks you because of the pain that you go through with carrying. Kind of feathering this out here on the side because it's going to be longer hair here. Really cool. Wish y'all could see that better. I need to get a better web camera. May end up doing that soon too. Now, they say, that the pain that you go through carrying, and the pain that you go through with delivering, and the pain you do get as that postpartum depression that most or some women end up having to go through is so difficult that there's no way that you would ever have again. But your mind, with oxytocin and with love and with creating a life and having that forever, a connection with someone else that can't be, duplicated, being so immense and so strong is what, leads us on into having another child. Same thing happens with tattoos, honest to goodness, because it's so painful, and I'm the only one in my family that can drive. So with my arm on fire, after getting 1 week getting black and white, and then the following week getting color, less than 7 days later, going back and getting color. So all in all, having about 10 hours invested in this tattoo. My arm is completely on fire, and my significant other's asking me to stop on the way home to go ahead and get him some gun grease or some grease of some sort, maybe for his lawnmower at the time. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, never again. Never again am I going to get a tattoo. I think I'm done. I won't ever. Yeah, It's been less than a year. It's been like 4 months. I'm ready. I'm ready for another tattoo. I'm sorry for my not attractive at all nose snort. I do that. It's a bad habit. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, I'm ready again. Alright. I like that. Y'all like that? I need to go back in with some closer details, but I like that. And let's put that down. What I'm doing is my black is starting to dry out just a hair. So I'm adding just a little bit of water, this acrylic, working it in, putting it on, again, less than half of my brush, and it just slowly wicks up. It's pretty. Anyways, just slowly adding details. That's what we gotta do. Ooh, that pupil's pretty, y'all. Alright. Alright, we're done with that. That sentence, or I say sentence, as my post-it. I made these this morning. Woof! Because I took Friday off. I say I took off Friday. It was like 6 to 9 I worked. And then like 9:30 I got off work, and Worked on my painting, worked on my background, worked on my merchandising, all that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not for sure if I'm going to stream next week. This week, I did take it easy off work, as I stated, and it's helped me a lot mentally. Now, it depends. If they offer VTO again, I'll probably send a message to my Patreon subscribers and ask them if they would like a bonus stream. And if they'll be there, I may stream. I might watch it. I may go with them. And, never a bad thing. Sorry. I'm doing an outline here. It's kind of important. Okay. Sorry. It's important. Well, in fact, we'll actually go ahead and water this down just a hair more. I'll do a wash. I can thank my mother for that southern wash. It's not a wash, it's a wash. I used to make fun of my mother all the time, at least twice a week, giving her a hard time about how there was no R in wash. And then I moved here to Oklahoma and I picked it up bigger than anything. Guys, we're already an hour into stream, and all I've done is paint black on a tiger. Ugh. Just getting that tip wet in. It'll slowly wick up. Alright. Let's work down up. Let's do the bridge of his nose first. This is a Sumatran tiger. What is there now, like 1,500 Sumatran tiger? How many are there? Not that it matters in the world. I was way off, y'all. 400 to 600 Sumatran tigers left in the wild. So, nice, I say nice, extremely endangered animal that we're painting here today, guys. Well, very well could have been last of a species, also could be one that's been dead for a long time. We don't know. In fact, if somebody has a tracking software of these stripes, would love to know what happened to this tiger. Maybe it was a zoo tiger. Hold on 1 second now, guys. I'm going to mute me and go off camera for just a second. I'll be right back, okay? Don't need to see me blow my nose. I gotta sneeze. I'm so sorry I'm being so quiet here, guys. But anyways, so I'm not gonna lie. A couple weeks ago, back when I was healthy, I was calling my best friend every morning, which she now calls me. It's not like I, because I'm ill, quit talking to my best friend. Um, but I was telling her about how stressed I am right now, and she told me to hang in there. She told me this is the this is the final push. She believes that I'm almost there as far as making it as an artist, and I hope I am. But it is the busy season right now for artists and home-based business of any kind that sell goods, because that's what I'm doing, guys. Trying to sell myself, unfortunately. Selling parts of myself as I'm doing art for y'all guys, and it's for a profit, of course. But um, I put about maybe hour, maybe two, into drawing this tiger, fleshing him out, making sure that I had it right. I put about, we've put live today, we've put in 56 minutes. I also put about 2 hours into getting ready for stream today, so we're talking 4 hours already. And you also saw probably both today and a couple of days ago on TikTok, I posted videos of, and on YouTube, of this tiger not only being drawn and not only the black background, but also this beautiful bamboo that I put in here as well. And that just came right in from this old noggin here. I made that decision that I thought it would look good. And, the drawing, again, took about an hour, maybe two, because it's such a small one. And then and it's pretty basic outline too. The most detailed part is the um, stripes, because I gotta have those, get that markings right. And then, like, I don't know, I've got maybe 3 or 4 more hours to put in him. And then I don't know. We got maybe an hour left on stream today, so that'll be 2 hour stream. That's not bad. So we're talking 8 to 10 hours just on this one painting. And if you consider all the paintings that we've done this month, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe the 4 was the big one. This season, last couple months or two, 4 or 5 major paintings that have gone out these doors, that didn't even get to hang on my wall. And then there's one behind the cameras that I can see that I painted recently, 2 that I painted recently. This has another, so that's 6 in the last 3 months, so 2 a month, and you're talking 20 hours a piece. So 40 in a month, that's an hour a day. That is only on painting. That is not getting ready for the painting. That's not like coming up with the idea for the painting or what the background will be, anything like that. Or any of my merchandising or working on my website, or coming up with the money for all this too. And it's stressful. I don't care who you are. It's stressful. And I'm trying my best on top of my job to invest this time. And it's stressful. And so I called my best friend, overworked and stressed, and told her I didn't know if I would end up making it. And then I was trying my best. See, now we're getting close to this to the fork, or whatever, the little metal at the top. So I'm washing with my brush because I don't ever want it to get there. Now we gotta clean. So we're gonna go back. Sorry. There's a right way to do things, and then there's Bridget's way. All right. So, I just told her I was stressed and that I was overworked, and with the 40-hour week job, and with the business and the streaming and the painting, I was feeling overworked and I didn't know what to do. My best friend, being the smart person that she is, told me to that this too shall pass. Her and I both grew up religious, and I still am, and something that it says that I enjoy um, is that we all go through these trials in our life, and we all go through rough times, and just trust that things will get better with time, and that you just need to wait it out. Just endure. It's okay. It's all right. I gotta put some lip balm on, guys. My lips are dry. It says heater at my feet. My significant other is sure to tell me that every single day about my headaches, about my lips being dry, my other, skin throughout my body being dry, like my tattoos. It's like I said, heater in your room. Oh well. I like it being on my toes, because I can move away when I'm cold, or I can move away when I'm hot, and then move away back when I'm cold. I don't know how it's possible having this much paint on my brush and not getting any on the palette. It's way up there, that's why. See if that's any better. Oh, much better. Oh, yeah. Mother today was asking me, she needed some ideas for Christmas. So I gave her some outlandish ideas. Because I'm at the point now in my life that if I need something, or rather, if I want something, I buy it. I've got savings for a reason. So if something bothers me for a month, maybe even two, I go out and I buy it. I live comfortably. And they're just asking me what I want for Christmas. And so I told her, like, I need a file cabinet right here. Y'all can't see that right now. Here, hold on. Let me move this. Like right here, I want a file cabinet so I can move all my painting stuff over here. So that way it's off my desk. So y'all get to see more of my paintings. So that way I can move some of this stuff right here and move it over there. Just be nice. So I told her, I was like, here's what I need. And she's like, that's incredibly personal. I don't know the size that you need. I don't know what you like aesthetically. I can't buy that for you. I was like, all right, no problem. Get me a gift card for it. And she's like, and then she came back like today, and she's like, well, the only thing you told me was get you a gift card for one item, and that doesn't make a Christmas at our house. And she's like, I need some more ideas. I gloves are off. I came up with some outlandish things. Like one of them was like for her to make coupons. Like when you're, I don't know if y'all did this when you were kids, but we did. Um, and I also see on shows all the time, like coupons for like, hey, this coupon is good for one night out. Um, this coupon is for like pedicures at your preferred place, or this coupon is good for one movie night. Things like that. It doesn't cost her a dime at the beginning, and then she gets to come up with items that she likes to do with me, that I also enjoy, that we can do when I have a coupon for it, you know, and be like, hey, I want to use my coupon for this, and hold on, sorry guys, here, let me mute again. I'm so sorry. Y'all don't need to hear me cough, but um, then she gets to name a couple items that she likes to do with me, and I get to wait until it's convenient for me and set a time and a day for that to occur. So I think that's cool. So that's why I told her today that was one item I wanted. And I've been harassing her for a couple of years now about wanting to go skydiving. Something I wanted to do since I turned 30. I'm 32 now. And so I messaged her. I'm like, hey, maybe you could go skydiving with me. And if you do so, I'll buy a pair of GoPros so we can both strap them to our chests, and videotape one another while we're on the descent. Uh, and then another couple one let me see, is there any others that I mentioned that I can talk about here on stream? Let me check. It's not like they were illegal or anything. It's just, let's see. Oh, another one I asked is because my day job, really mind numbing, uh, and really hard emotionally to deal with. And so I told her silly putty, a nice, good quality silly putty would be nice. And I named a couple places that she could get a good quality silly putty. And then I proceeded to call her because I wanted to see her face as she read it. And it was an open, gaping mouth for more than 2 minutes as she read through it. Absolutely exactly what I thought would happen when she read it, and it was pure gold. Um, Seeing her reaction, she's like, "There's a lot." I was like, "Well, you asked for some ideas. If I get none of them, I won't be upset. If I get any of them, I'll be thrilled. You know, we wanted those kind of situation." Oh, good lord, that's destiny. That's my third dog. Just scared the snot out of me. As I'm just feathering this here, guys. Hey, we got black in, y'all. We got all the black that we need. There's some like detail black here, like in here, that needs to be feathered out. And there's some black here that needs to be feathered out. And there's like some, of course, some black around his nose that needs to be feathered out. Like this little trail that I tried to make earlier. It just didn't work for me. That looks better. And then there's like some shadowing here. Y'all. Bruh. Like that. There's, as always, with every cat, there's always a little speckling on the chin that we need to deal with. That's pretty, though. Here, let's, again, if y'all are sensitive, I'm about to move this camera. Look away now. But she pretty, y'all. Love it. Alright, let's move y'all back. That is not where y'all were. Are y'all here? Yeah, just up a little. Yeah. There you go. Y'all pretty close back where y'all were. Sorry. I need to mark that spot on my desk. Well, once I get a better quality webcam. All right. Anyways, okay. There's a lot more black that will end up going in there once I have that color, like what we discussed earlier, because we need to make an ombre effect of brown, orange, and white that needs to come in. But we're going to need to do that over the black, and then we'll put more black on there once we're done. Now again, we're pushing on an hour, guys, so y'all know how this goes. Mute me if you wish, but like the broken horn that I am, I need to go over my Patreon. Make my Christmas, y'all. Y'all will make me cry if on Christmas I get subscribers. I'm not gonna lie. Make my year, make my month, make my week, make my day for sure. Now, I stated at the beginning of the stream, and I'll state it again several times, until our subscriptions are up on Patreon. Not only do you get to hear me say this multiple times during the stream, but I'm going to open up voting for when streams will occur to all Patreon subscribers. That means no matter what level you're on, you will have a say on when these streams, like what we're doing right now, that is unlisted unless you're a Patreon subscriber, will occur unless you, until my subscribers go up. For $10 a month, you'll be a part of that vote. That's going to be happening first year. That's going to happen the first stream of the year. To hold a vote at the end of stream, what day is best for you? And this is a Patreon exclusive vote that will be cast. And if I have one Patreon subscriber at a time, one person is going to help me decide on what stream times work best for them, what days work best for them. And that'll be that way until next quarter. So that'll be, 3 months, right? Yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12, yeah. So 3 months. So then spring, we'll vote again. But for now, we're going to open it up for the entire floor until I have bronze tier subscribers. So right now, every tier gets to not only vote as far as when my streams are going to occur, what times work best. You'll be given hours that are outside of my day job. So it can be morning, evening, on the weekends, or during the week, it'll have to be strict evenings. And keep in mind, y'all, after 9 p.m., I'm sloshed. I'm done. I'm worn out. I had a rough day. I've cooked dinner. I've taken a shower. I've enjoyed reading, usually with my significant other. Now I'm ready to sit down and enjoy the rest of my evening. Usually conk out at 10 o'clock. I'm an early bird. But if that's something y'all want, if y'all want an 11 to 12 subscription, if y'all want my stream at 11 to 12 on Wednesday, it's going to kill me, but I'll do it. But for base subscription, you not only get to be here for your streams until our subscribe count goes, I'd say, above 10. All levels will get to vote on my stream times quarterly. You got to give me time to get used to that schedule, because first, I'm not gonna lie, first couple of weeks of that stream at 11 on Wednesday, I'm gonna be rough, but it's all right. It's part of the going process. But next, bronze tier, that's $20 a month. Not only do you get to be here for my stream, not only do you get to vote on my next painting, and this is quarterly, you get to send a message to me. And again, this is going to be a vote that occurs on Patreon. I'll be putting up a quick little synopsis, and y'all will get to submit a vote to me of what you want to see me paint on stream. So like today, this is not a commission. This is a painting that will go on my website. It will go on Etsy. This is a painting that I'm not working on for anyone. This came directly out of my mind. It's not like the large horse painting that I did for somebody. It's not like the pair of cats that you saw me paint. It's not like the single cat that you saw me paint. This is just another painting that's going to go on that wall behind us. And um, and I'm going to reorganize them like you and I discussed. I say you and I, we discussed. And I I will actually once a week. So right about now, when we're wrapping up, kind of getting over the day, we will be pulling um, what we're painting next week from, because this week, because knowing I don't have anybody at that bronze level yet, I have our next week's painting here. I haven't fleshed it out or anything yet. It's a really rough drawing right now, but as long as that continues on through to this stage, it's going to be a beautiful painting. Um, and that's for right now. That's what we have planned for next week. But right now, instead of going over my Patreon list, I would be saying, hey, next week on stream, this is what we're going to paint. And we'd pull a little paper out of a goblet, and we would talk about that painting that we're going to paint. Now, right now, we don't have anybody at that level, so any paintings that are coming are either a commission that somebody has messaged me about on a social media and has paid me for, at which we at length talk about usually my relationship with that person, and we usually talk more about my experience with that particular animal. Because animals are my specialty, that's usually what I get commissions for. It's not guaranteed. Sorry guys, I'm talking at the same time as painting. But while I do this, not only do you get to vote for next stream, not only do you get to vote for next painting, not only do you get to be here the day the stream comes out, be live with me while I paint, make suggestions, make comments, whatever you want to do. That's your right as being a subscriber. You also get 5 free coloring pages a month. These are coloring pages that will be available for you, that you will get sent to you. When you get sent them, what you do with them is up to you. You can, I know that something my parents used to do is have colors and paint and crayons and colored pencils out for me as a child, but also colored pencils for sure when we were on a road trip. And still, when I'm stressed to this day, I color. Now, whether you color with them, whether you work on a digital artwork, whether you use pastels, or maybe you do give to your children for them to paint and for them to color, only thing I ask is please hashtag chasing a dream, because I would love to see y'all's artwork, especially if y'all are using those sheets that I'm sending to you guys. Only thing I ask, not to make money on it. Now, if I see people binding them, selling them, I will stop giving them out as a whole. The whole one bad apple ruins the bushel kind of thing. As long as y'all aren't making money on them, that's not what y'all are doing with them. And I don't care what you do with them. I would love for y'all to include me and show me what y'all are doing with them. I'd like to see the art that y'all are creating with them. Would love that. And I hope it catches on. Because how cool would it be to start having reaction videos of looking at hashtag chasing a dream and watching y'all create. Would love that, y'all. But that is one perk of a bronze tier of $20 a month paid to Patreon. 90% of it goes to me. 10% of it goes to Patreon. Now, next step is silver. My silver stream a month. Not only do you get to be there for my streams, not only do you get to be there and vote on my next painting every month, or every stream, good lord, I'm so sorry. Not only do you get to Not only do you get to um, vote on stream times quarterly, so that way I can make sure that y'all have a time that's good for you guys. Because again, I don't know your schedules, um, but y'all should know mine. You know, uh, not only do you get those 5 free coloring pages a month to do with that as you wish, other than make money, but you also get once a month, I will send you a 5x7 painting directly to you. These are paintings that are physical. This one's a canvas on board. This is a canvas on wood, stretched canvas. What you end up getting, you won't know. It will be wildlife themed. Whether it's a frog, though, whether it's an octopus, whether it's a tiger, whether it's elk, you won't know until it shows up. And it's something different every month for you, and it's something different for every subscriber. I'm not going to make 50 tigers and mail them out. Whether I paint it on stream or not, you won't know. It'll be random as far as which one you get. And I will keep a list on what I've sent you, just to make sure that I don't send you only, buy bad luck. In 4 months, you get 3 frogs. I don't want to be that kind of person. So I will keep a list. And so long as y'all don't send me a message and be like, hey, I'm in it only for your octopus. I love your octopuses and the way you paint them. Or I only like your frogs. Or I only like your tigers. And unless you send me something different, hey, I'll start sending you plenty of tigers. Or I'll start sending you plenty of octopuses. So other than that, it'll be something random. A different painting every time. And what you do with that painting is totally up to you. You can sell it. You can give it away. Because I know nothing worse than signing up for a subscription, kind of like those fruit subscription services that all the comedians used to joke about in the 90s, at how one person would get you a fruit basket, and having 14 fruit is stressful enough, but having 14 fruit come to you every single month for the next 6 months, that's stressful. That's a lot of fruit. What are you going to do with that many peaches? And then next month, what if it's, I don't know, pineapples? I like myself a pineapple, but being forced to eat, one every other day for a month is rough. So I 100% understand. If you want to sell these, you want to, give them away in your area, or maybe you have friends or family members that you would like for them to enjoy, or maybe your mother, just like my nephew, enjoys a tiger. So if I was sent a subscription where I got a tiger painting, honest to goodness, no matter how much I loved it, it would probably end up going to my nephew. And maybe the same is for you. I can't say. Maybe you hate tigers. Maybe you don't like Sumatran tigers. You only like Bengal tigers. Or maybe you only like white tigers, and I send you an orange one. It's not up to me to say what you do with it. If you want to make money on it, fantastic. Sell it. If you want to give it to your family members because it's their favorite animal, or hey, they're having a bad month, or hey, they need something for their new house that they just purchased, give it to them. It doesn't. What you do with that painting is not up to me. And then say that you want one of these larger paintings, and you still want to support me month to month. Or say that you want a chance to 100% off coupon. Not only for the stream, not only for the next painting vote, not only for the stream time vote, not only for the coloring pages every month, not only do you get the 1 5x7 that's sent to you every month, but you also will get a chance, and it's in a goblet. All of my gold tier subscribers, if you have been there for more than a month, you're eligible, and you get a vote, and your name will be inserted into the goblet. And at the end of stream, right before I say goodbye, I will stop, and I will acknowledge what we're doing, and acknowledge the gold tier subscribers, and I will pull one of their names. And if it's your name, I send a message to you live on stream with a 100% off coupon. Now, with that 100% off coupon, what you purchase is up to you. It's one item, and I send it directly to you. Now, once it's used, it's gone forever. The good news is you don't have to give me your address or anything like that. That goes through my website, so you know that it's safe. And that way you can enjoy one item no matter what it is, have it shipped to your home free. That's my gold tier. That's my highest tier. Sorry, I'm just falling in love with my painting. I need to sneeze, guys. I'm going to put myself back on mute. I almost didn't get y'all on mute. I almost sneezed in y'all's ears. It's pretty tiger, y'all. I need to put some more brown in there. But it is nice. I know I talked about stress earlier, and I know that it can be easy to get stressed putting all you've got into something. But I want to let y'all all know this is my passion. And y'all can probably see that as I'm getting drawn in and forget to talk on a talk show. Um, I've never found something where I enjoy more of of sitting down for 2, 3, sometimes even more hours and being happy doing nothing else other than sitting here and painting. I've never found anything like that before, guys. And I can tell you right now, I don't care what ends up happening, no matter what ends up happening in my life, no matter if my Patreon ever takes off, or if I ever get more than what I have right now for subscribers. Right now I have 44, I think. I'm always going to be here painting, and I'd like to continue to be here on YouTube painting. Because I've never found something that I enjoy doing this much. Keep in mind, guys, we're still going to go back through, probably on next week's stream. I don't know, I may end up doing it on my own time. And painting not only white, but we'll also be painting in the black on top of it, because I told you that I wanted that black crisp. And then we also have to go back through with a white, with like whiskers and stuff. But right now what we're doing is we're just getting a base in there, just like when we were doing them other those domestic cats. Sorry, I got light coming in behind it. It's making, my glasses are making it blur. Not only I'll probably make a couple of videos on TikTok this week. And then if I'm going to stream, of course I will on some type of social media, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on wow, I gotta have a lot more yellow. I just got paint on a clean palette. It's the worst. Great. Oh well. But I'll probably make some posts this week on a platform as far as if I plan to do another stream. Of course, you'll see it here on YouTube once I do post it 24 hours after if you're not a Patreon subscriber. But I happen to know my Patreon subscribers as they are right now, and I'll send them a message and see if a day works good for them. But again, it just depends on my work week, my day job work week, and what that ends up looking like. But we'll see what it ends up being. I can't plan for that future right now because I am enjoying my painting. What we're doing right now is trying to get a color. See that color right here? It's a bit orangey for what I'm looking for. That's not bad. More yellow than orange. Again, like I said, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I'm so sorry for being quiet here. There's a lot of layers to come with this guy, but he is sublime right now. Alright, now, let me do some more light color out here. But I want to thank you guys for being here, watching my channel grow, watching me grow as an artist. Because I don't know if y'all can see the progression, because I can clearly see it every single week. I'm progressing as an artist. Not only am I progressing as an artist, I'm getting better at merchandising my art, marketing my art, marketing my streams, all that kind of stuff. I'm getting better week by week. Uh, and I hope that y'all are enjoying it as much as I am. I most definitely am enjoying every bit of it. I know it's stressful right now, um, but as my significant other says, even if I wasn't doing this right now, even if it was just me getting ready for the holidays, I would still be stressed. Um, and not only is it because it's just who I am, but it's this time of year is normally stressful when you don't have a business. But when you have a business and it's a busy season for that business, it's enhanced pressure. And it's going to cause pressure. And for all those people that you know that own a business right now, check in with them. Make sure they're okay. I know I'm putting a lot of hours in right now with my business, trying to make sure it makes it not only makes it through the next year, um, but also giving it its best chance at moving forward. And I would love to do this full time. I would love to have 4 streams a week because I'm working on several commissions. I would love to do video check-ins, almost daily, and have an hour because I have nothing else to do. Would love to do that with you guys. We're trying to get to that point. Right now, it's not feasible. I have a day job, but hey, when it does get to that point, I'll let y'all guys know. And I'm not gonna be quiet about it because I'm never quiet about anything. But I'll keep y'all updated. you know that I'll keep you guys updated. I adore y'all, every single one of you that watches my videos. I may not know each one of you personally, um, but you do not only matter, but you're making a difference in my life. And I recognize that, and I appreciate that. Wow, that color did not work there, did it? Oof. But again, just like I said earlier in the week, guess what? Or I mean earlier in the stream. I like that color right there. Don't you worry about it. We're gonna make it disappear in just a minute. Gotta blend in a little bit. Hey, he's almost gone. And then we're gonna add some yellow. There you go. That ugly tear is gone. Sorry. Because that was not a good decision. Pulling all the water off my brush there. Pulling that yellow off of his nose. That's not bad. What do you think, guys? Not bad. I know y'all were probably waiting for me to work on those eyes, but I'll probably do that bright and early on Monday. Getting ready for my day. There's nothing better to get ready for your day than putting the eyes of a incredible cat. I put black on him. I put black on it. Stripping that water off again, guys. Oh, look at there. It's brown. Yeah. Alright, let's put some orange on top of it. Y'all can always see when I'm starting to get weary, my painting quality goes down. What do you think? Pretty good progression today, guys. It's not done. Got a long way to go. But we made a lot of progress today on him. He's pretty. Or she. We don't know. Can't wait to paint more with you guys. Now, we almost went through all of my stuff I want to talk about. Last one I was going to talk about was big. Only thing left I was going to talk about, I kind of already hinted at earlier, which is what do you do if you get a painting of mine that's a 5x7 that's automatically sent to you and you don't like tigers, or you have somebody in your family that loves them. Last time I painted a tiger, about this size actually, maybe the next size up, maybe it was a 11x7 or 8x10. Last time I did this, it very well could have been the same size, but I think it may have been an 8x10, and it was. Sorry, I just touched the base of my chair and it was red hot from my heater. Oops. Now, last time I painted one of these was my nephew. I made it for him for his Christmas. And it wasn't the only thing I got for him for Christmas, but it was an addition. And it was before I was doing videos full time. I don't even think that this one was ever videoed, even on TikTok. And I put maybe 10, 12 hours in it. You know what I do with normal paintings even to this day. Putting about 12 hours in it. That's pretty much normal for me. And I want to say maybe 45 minutes after I had given it to him. uh, within 45 minutes of giving it to him, not only did he have it on his wall, but within like, I don't know, I'd say a year or two later, he told me, "Don't worry, um, you'll be a good artist someday." And about died laughing because it was something that he was so proud of saying at the moment, and he didn't realize it was incredibly insulting to me. But I hope this painting makes my nephew proud. I can't wait to show him. I'll probably show him. I probably won't get to show him this month. I'll probably get to show him next month. Um, I don't think I'll get to see him this month. Which, if not, I'll probably get his mother's permission and send him just this video. Because he's young. I don't think that he gets access to things like this, TikTok and YouTube yet. So, what I'll do is I'll just have the video approved by his mother and send it over to him directly to his phone. Because I think he would just fall apart, fall to pieces, seeing it. So, I hope so. I hope and I hope to see his smile when he does it. So, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll get to see him for Christmas or not yet. But that was the only thing left for me to talk about here today on stream. Get to crumple it up, throw it in my waste paper basket. Ready? Cheers. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate you guys so much for being present here on stream today. I want to thank you for being part of Chasing a Dream Artistry's future. I want to thank you guys for being here every single time I post a video, every time you like a video, every time you enjoy something I paint. I 100% appreciate it. I appreciate you guys for being a part of me growing as not only as an artist, but also watching all of my videos and watching my journey to get there. I hope to continue to work on this. I hope to continue to spend my money, my time with you guys, thriving, enjoying my life, because this is my passion, this right here that I'm doing. And again, I can't wait to continue to share with all of you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day today. Keep an eye on my socials. I may end up going streaming sometime next week. I most definitely know that it won't be on the weekend because I won't be in town. It may be the day after Christmas because my day job, I have a paid day off. So doing a stream in the morning on the 26th doesn't sound bad. But again, it's all going to depend on my Patreon subscribers because they're going to be the ones that help me approve the time and the day that I go live. And hey, if you were a subscriber, I most definitely would be checking in with you guys as far as when do you want to see me go live? What time works best for you? Because I don't know what you got planned for your family or with your family next week and late this week. But I appreciate you guys again. I do hope that y'all have a great Christmas or whatever holiday y'all choose to celebrate. I hope that you get to spend it with your family and with your loved ones. I hope that y'all are safe and make good choices. And until next week, goodbye from Chasing a Dream Artistry.